So I apologize for dropping off the habit to film my shit. Yeah, a lot of things happened, and I did film some. No, I didn't. Did I? Even though I actually went Nanjing for a dance festival, Lindy Hop festival, I wanted to put a vlog, but I didn't film myself very much. So I don't know if it's gonna be a thing. Maybe I'll just add some clips here.
Better be ready about 8:30. I mean, don't be late. Be there when the bell starts ring. Remember when you get there, honey. She shop with them all dance another shoot. When the damn the tell you won't lose. Say tomorrow night I'm the dark and should go, go, go.
And then after that, I made the mock-up, this mock-up, and I kind of filmed some. But it's not a real mock-up. I'll talk about that later. But then right after that, I did a rug thing with a friend, with my dance mate, my dance partner, the same one that I'm doing this dance with. And then I went Kazakhstan with my family. So yes, I've also not really filmed it like intentionally for YouTube because I was busy taking pictures. So but I do have some horizontal clips taken by me or taken of me, so I'm just gonna put a little vlog here. And that's about it. So today I'll continue on this. So the mock-up that is not a real mock-up, this one. Well, yes, I wanted to make a mock-up to figure out some things, but then I got carried away by pretty fabrics and I'm wanting a quick dress kind of thing. I wanted to make a wearable mock-up, but my workmanship on this was really bad. So actually it's already fraying, and the bias binded collar, which is supposed to be a stand-up collar. So yeah, so not a lot of things has been answered because the fit on this is actually terrible, but you can't really tell. It feels like it wants to overlap even more to be a nice fit. Yeah, it's a terrible fit, and I do not know how to fix it, and the mock-up was not telling me much. All I did, I think, managed to change from this mock-up to the next one I'm gonna do is that my knife pleats are too shallow, and I feel like I want a deeper pleat. So I just made a slightly deeper pleat. It's the only thing I've already made. Other than that, and the top is very loose, and I do not know how to cut the shape that I want for the bodice with this loose fabric. And since I've decided to make a more wearable mock-up, it's not like I'm gonna cut into this to figure out the shape. So it's like I've wasted my time making a wearable mock-up. I enjoyed wearing it once to a dance social. Yeah, that's it.
So this is supposed to be a mock-up, but because I was like trying to make it a wearable mock-up, so I chose fabrics that I like. And this is rayon. Rayon is not good for mock-ups because I won't know what's wrong. But I make a good dress. My biggest problem is actually the collar, cause to lay nicely on me, it is not laying flat. It has a lot of overlap. Then at this point it's like, okay, lucky it's a mock-up. I can still fix for the next one, but I don't know how to fix this. How do you fix this? I don't know. I know how to fix for the mock-up because I just have to dart it. But for the actual piece is a shearer fabric, and this kind of fixing won't work. So I have no idea how I'm supposed to do that to fix it. Yeah, I can make a deeper dart there and you won't know, right? I can make a deeper dart here. And as long as I can trim the collar to look nice, then everything is okay, right? Yeah, I'm gonna add a skirt to this. So it's gonna be a dress and then sleeves, so it's a cute dress. It's a mock-up turned into a dress, and I didn't even figure out how to fix the problems of the mock-up. I mean, I added darts here, so it's darted there, but this is still gaping a little bit. I didn't add the collar piece, and the piecing for this part is not even. So there's a lot of problems. I don't know, but I have a dress to wear today. It's Monday, so Monday socials. So this was the bit with the fit issue that I did not know how to solve, and then I did it again with the actual fabric. Yeah, like I've learned any of my lesson while doing mock-ups, nothing. But I did make the pleat a little bit deeper, so yeah. So I need to work on this. Do I do the bodice first, or do I do the collar first? I've never done the collar in the mock-up. See, this is bias binding, which is raw edges in the inside, and it's already frayed. Like here, it's already frayed. So yeah, not a more wearable mock-up. But it's not like I have anything answered about the bodice. Maybe I should do the bodice first, because I did want like fancy patterns in the middle of this, right? Okay, I think it's a bit too long, so I think I will take away the last two crosses and leave it as that, because seriously, I didn't test fit any of these. Bad news. I paused this project for 2 weeks. I'm trying to make a 1920s shawl to go with my 1920s dress.
And I come back to it, I cannot find the bib. So it's either a blessing or a curse. I have to do it again. But also, the fit was weird, so maybe I can try fixing that. I'm still quite sad that I lost it. Other than the major setback of the missing bib, what I've done is that I've applied the zip. And I've cropped the top to the length I want and binded it at the bottom. So I need to make the bib again. I should have attached the bib first before I switched to my other project. Too bad. I honestly do not know why the mock-up was kind of so smooth. Even though there was a problem, there was no problem. And this took forever and I didn't even film it because it was so stressful. Yeah, in the end I just laid this on and I kind of did a top stitch in the ditch to put them in place where it could be better. Yeah, so yeah. In the end I also have to cut so much of the back, even though even now that after I cut it's still a bit tall. But I cut it so it's not as crazy tall as before. I think my biggest problem there was my shoulder seam angle was wrong. Yeah, that was the biggest problem. Not say that was the only problem, but that was the biggest problem. That, I mean, everything else is kind of weird. So yeah, I just top stitched. So this part is not finished on the inside, and I pinned. It's pinned only on 2 buttons. I'm thinking of using snaps here, but I can only put on the decorative buttons after I put the collar on. So I'm waiting for that. Other than that, it's finally done-ish. I mean, I re-sewed this in this stitching here. My machine skips stitches here now. So I do not know how to make that nicer. And I think I can only use machine for knife pleats because hand stitching looks stupid on knife pleats. Yeah. This project is not going smoothly, but it's finally going. So I have 3 off days in a row, so I better finish this by the 3 off days. If not, I'll be tortured by grey fabric for even longer. Attaching, but yeah, just like the rest of the project, nothing is ever smooth, so I had to gather this to fit into this, and it's an okay solution. Everything is wrong with this top. One of the major things that is wrong with this top is that the side seam is very far to the back, but it's like it's okay, I can deal with it. It just makes getting into it a bit weird, but you know, what can I do? I slacked off at my second time making the bib, and I'm paying the price for it because it's now so saggy. I should have just, when I made this part, I should have double layered it and make it thicker, like this part, which is the gray and the dark gray. So this part is like really flimsy, and I should have made it not flimsy. Maybe it would have been better. But the good thing is that everything here is reversible because I also made it snap, so it's reversible. I could fix it. Should I fix it? I think I should fix it because I can fix it. Yeah, my So this is the side seam that is too far back, so it makes it hard to wear. And after fixing that, I think the only thing I need to do is sleeves. It's also because I tend to grow fatter and I don't fit into my bodices anymore. I made this super loose, so it's loose. Everything's wrong with this, but I don't know. Is it unflattering being loose is my problem, because if it's not unflattering, I'd rather keep it loose so that I don't have to grow out of it. Fluffy! This finally ties the skirts, so they will look like they belong together, other than the fact that they are made of the same fabric. Yeah! It will look so fluffy now, but you know, after wash, you're gonna all get flattened down. I know this from experience. Fluffs are so annoying because you need to iron them too, because they go everywhere. Anyway, there's gonna be a sleeve under this, but I'm gonna make the other fluff first. Okay. I was considering putting a bell on the costume because I'm a cat. That I remember that I have this freebie from buying the grey ears. So I cut a piece of it, and yeah, now I just have to figure out how I want to put the snaps on. I want to sew, but it's leather, but you know, I'm just gonna put 2 snaps at the, or I can sew 2 buttons and then just cut slits and then it'll be done. Yeah, it's just gonna go here, so it's like I'm wearing a collar, but on the costume. I think it'll look great, and it'll be as annoying as heck. I fear that the sleeves might be too poofy. I feel like a clown somehow. I'm too lazy to button it up, but too poofy, too much. If I ever make the mushroom sleeves from Maxine, this is a very good pattern for it, but for this project, the sleeves might be too big. Yeah, I think it's too big. I did a less puffy sleeve, but I still think it looks weird, so I'll probably do a straight sleeve and smaller, maybe cap. Last time, because I want to go to sleep. Fitted sleeves. It's terrible because I have no mobility in this, and it still looks funny. I think look-wise, for that one photo in the biggest sleeve, it looks the best. That was, if I just stuck with it, I would have finished it by now. So in the end, I went with the poofy sleeves. Hopefully I don't regret. All I need to do now is remove some of the gathering stitches and finish it on the inside. Yeah. I spent some time to make 2 darts, deeper darts at the back. So now that it fits a little bit better, but my zip is even more further to the back. It's stupid, but yeah. I think this is gonna be a costume piece because the sleeves are too puffy for me to feel comfortable wearing it on a day-to-day basis. So this is purely a costume piece. So now should I make it shiny because it's a costume? I don't know. Not yet then. Yeah, so now I'm only left with finishing on the inside, which I usually do slowly. Hi, so the Nyan Cat project has finally ended, and yeah, the video is long overdue, and I want to do something that's not grey next. Maybe something green to get back my spirits. Yeah, so this one is done. There are other accessories that we thought of doing. I kind of asked if my partner could do it, so I don't know if it's gonna happen. So one is that we could hang a keychain over here. I mean, I made loops for both skirts so that we can hang stuff, and then I was hanging this in some of the progress videos. But yeah, the idea is that we make a Nyan Cat keychain, and then maybe a rainbow keychain, just like, you know, so that we could have a thing there. And then the other thing that I asked him, I don't know if he has time to make, because he can crochet and I cannot, is mitten gloves, cat fingerless cat paw gloves, so we can be even more cat. But yeah, accessories are accessories because yeah, 可有可不有, can have, can don't have. Yeah, that. So so the panic of not having a costume for the event is over. I wanna make cute leafy green stuff. So leafy green stuff next.